It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
The Puff and Steph podcast, back for another day of fun. We appreciate you guys being here for real. Happy Thursday to you. Steph, you're a lot like me. You just bought a car in the last few years, so it's probably going to be a while before you get your next one. But your next one could be filled with all types of gadgets. Who knows? Your next car could even be a self-driving car.
I don't think I would ever do that, but I do get excited thinking about upgrading because I actually pay my car off next year.
Really?
It feels like it's been forever, but we're getting there.
That's great. Even they don't have they have self-driving cars, but now they have like self-parking cars.
Yes.
Where you can
Smart
get
parks.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Smart park.
Smart park.
Me and my friends at work love it. We quote that commercial all the time. Don't call it stupid.
It's stupid.
No, it's
But
not. It's so great.
It's one of those things that's so stupid it's funny.
Oh yeah, it's so great.
That's what I mean.
That's fair. Yeah.
Well, these self-driving cars keep crashing. So it's going to be a little bit of time before they're everywhere. There was a crash of a Tesla Model X that was fault of both the driver and the car maker. The driver was playing video games while driving. So it put it in like auto drive.
Right, because you should be able to, yeah.
Or autopilot, if you will, whatever we want to call it. It's not supposed to be used for autonomous driving. It's supposed to be like, maybe like how cruise control allows you to take your feet off the pedal and keeps you in a consistent speed. It's kind of like that, where you're still supposed to stay alert. You're actually still supposed to have your hands on the wheels or the wheel. But this person decided they were gonna play video games.
Well, then what's the point if you can't take a nap or put on makeup?
Well, I think it's like steps, right? I think we started with cruise control and we're slowly climbing.
Right.
And right now we're kind of in the middle between driving it yourself and have the thing take you from point A to point B.
Right.
Right.
And to be clear, I don't think that we need self-driving cars at all, but I really don't understand why you'd spend money on one if you still have to have your hands on the wheel and you still have to be driving.
I don't even know why the autopilot system is legal at this point. Like, why are cars even allowed to have it? Because it's not perfect.
Right.
We've seen stories like this. The guy decided to play video games, put it on the autopilot, gives you a false sense of security, gets into a crash. We saw another one. There was a self-driving car that killed someone a few months back. The car maker even admits it's dangerous.
Well, and okay, so if it's on autopilot, but you're still supposed to be alert and holding your hands on the steering wheel, I feel like this could cause more problems. Because say everybody in front of you brakes all of a sudden and you try to go to the left and the car tries to go to the right, and then you're fighting against each other. Because if the decision is made by the car to turn left, maybe you're trying to swerve right.
I've never tried a Tesla. I don't know, but you have to believe that it has one of those things where it's kind of, again, I'll bring it back to cruise control. When you hit brake, it turns off your cruise control. You know what I mean? So maybe if you jerk the wheel, it allows you to manually override that autopilot, which I don't even like calling it autopilot because it's not flying. So auto driving, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And people are asking this question now. Why are you putting weapons into people's hands? This weapon of autonomous driving when it's not ready to go yet.
So people are actually out on the roads driving them.
Yeah.
I thought they were still just being tested.
Oh no.
That's terrifying.
There's people around here who have Teslas that probably do some sort of auto driving.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I need to get a private helicopter to just take me everywhere.
I think that there are cool things. I know a friend of mine who works over at the Tesla dealership, and her and her husband, apparently Tesla has something, I'm going to get the name of it wrong, it's like New Adventure or something. So Tesla will go search on the web for a really cool new restaurant or cool new activity, and it will guide you there. Now, I guess in theory it could drive you there on its own, but in their case, I think they just use it as GPS to go to a brand new craft brewery or something.
But cars have that now. They have the GPS. You have a GPS in your car.
Sure, but this one is more like it chooses it for you.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's like, hey, pick a new place for us, Tesla.
Right.
And Tesla's like, okay, I got just the place for you. It's off the end of a cliff because robots are going to kill us all.
You think so?
What? I
It's
don't understand
uplifting.
the point of this.
No, I don't get it. I don't like it at all.
It's really okay. Like, I actually enjoy cruise control. I do.
Yeah, it's nice.
When I'm going on long trips. But other than that, I think we should be in control of our own destiny in terms of driving.
Yeah, you know how I feel about cruise control. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Science needs to put their time into something better.
Well, let's stay on, since we're such gearheads and love cars so much, let's stay on the car tip here. Ferrari, and this is going to make you feel really bad. They've banned certain celebrities from buying Ferraris. How bad do you feel for the celebrities that aren't allowed to buy Ferraris anymore?
Are they okay?
I don't know what I would do. I don't know what to do.
You couldn't survive.
Like DJ Deadmau5. He angered the Ferrari company in 2013 when he put tacky decals on his Ferrari Spider, in addition to installing custom floor mats. He then named the car a Ferrari and showed it off at multiple events. Like it was he put like a cat theme on it.
Can't he do what he wants
No.
after he buys the car?
No, apparently not. Tyga is banned after he had several cars repossessed, including a 2012 Ferrari.
Wow.
Nicolas Cage has financial woes, so the Ferrari is like, don't even come to any of our dealerships. Floyd Mayweather Jr., for his inability to hold onto his cars for longer than a few months and for only buying cars to show off, he's not allowed to buy a Ferrari.
Wow.
Black China for painting one Ferrari Barbie pink and putting red wheels on another. They said no.
Can they really control that, though?
Our friend and yours, Justin Bieber, has been banned because he lost his blue Ferrari 458 after a night out on the town, and it took one of his assistants 3 weeks to locate his Ferrari.
Oh my God. That sounds like something he would do. That's a Bieber story.
50 Cent made Ferrari angry when his car wouldn't start on account of a dead battery. The rapper got on social media and called it a lemon.
Oh.
And Ferrari was like, okay, you're going to call our cars a lemon? You don't get to own a Ferrari anymore.
Really? They're not going to take these people's money? It must be nice to just turn down money
Right?
left and right.
Exactly what I was
What
thinking.
business does that? I mean, aside from
no.
an extreme circumstance, but you're really just going to turn down money.
They're like, no, you don't get to own one of our cars. You know, and when I read stories like this, I really start to feel bad for the real victims here, and that's the celebrities.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel if one day I got a text or an email from the Ferrari company that was like, Puff, due to insert thing I did here, you don't get to own a Ferrari.
Could you imagine?
I don't know what I would do if I was unable to buy a Ferrari.
You can't go on living like that. You can't.
I mean, I would probably drop into some really, 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 like, deep, hardcore depression.
Oh, yeah.
How could you not
Yeah.
after all that?
Your life's kind of over at that point.
Does Ferrari even know what it's doing to people?
They don't even care.
That's a huge deal in the celebrity world, right? Everyone owns a Ferrari. So what happens when you can't buy them anymore?
There's other fancy cars you can buy.
Has anyone thought about poor Justin Bieber?
Poor Bieber.
Poor
What's
Justin
he gonna
Bieber,
do?
who can't buy a Ferrari anymore.
Poor guy.
You know, sometimes, you know, we worry a lot about poor people and hungry people, people with the coronavirus, you know, people being invaded by foreign countries and being, you know, attacked by their own government just for trying to live. Where's the 5K for the people who can't own Ferraris?
Right. We should really be worrying about them.
I mean, you work on City Island. Can you get some sort of like, was it 5K race?
Yeah, for sure. Like a run walk.
For it's a fun run walk.
Yeah.
Bring your dogs.
Yeah.
Drive your Ferraris.
Yes.
If you're allowed to even buy them.
But some people aren't.
I know, and that's what it's all about.
We're going to raise money for them to support them.
We're really getting on top
nice
of a good
idea.
cause here. I already, just even thinking about it makes me feel good about myself.
Same.
Like, I don't even know if we're going to go through with it, but just even thinking about it brings me great joy.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com. A healthier, happier you is created from more than just a gym membership or diet plan. Don't take on your New Year's goals alone. Let CBD American Shaman of PA help you reach your goals by giving you the physical and mental relief needed to persevere. The Better You Challenge will reward you for sticking to your goals. To learn more and to try free samples of the newest products, visit a CBD American Shaman of PA store in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, and Lancaster, or visit hempishealth.com. And remember to use the promo code PUFF at checkout to save 10% on every order.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
Okay, we are back on the podcast. We do this every single Thursday. It is the Puff and Steph advice column. We got another real one in.
Oh, good. I love these.
Yeah, I didn't have to go searching for one. Save me, a few minutes. So I appreciate you, Becca.
Is that what we're calling her?
She just put Becca, so it could be a real name.
But shouldn't we not use her real name?
She wrote Becca. That's on her.
Let's call her Sally.
All right, here we go. Sally, Becca. Becca, Sally. It says, Dear Puff. It said Dear Puff, but I think she meant Puff and Steph. So I'll just put the and Steph in there. She didn't forget about you.
I hope not.
No, she didn't. I think she wants both of our advice, not just yours. Or not just mine, I mean.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that was awkward. Anyway, my boyfriend and I are pregnant with our first child, and everything is going well except for one thing. I am convinced that he will be way too disappointed if it's not a boy. We are not finding out the sex before birth because we wanted it to be a surprise. So the day his child is born, I could see him being really sad if the baby is a girl. Is this a legitimate fear? I just want everything to go perfect, and I don't want to see a sad look on his face the day our child is born. Should I talk to him about this? He's already calling the baby he, and even though we picked out names for either sex, he's always using the boy's name. Any advice? I got Australian there for a second. Any advice at all would be helpful. Sally.
This is really tough because I know friends of mine that have gotten pregnant and they've kind of joked oh, of course he wants it to be a boy. But I know from some of those friends and family members of mine that the mother and the father both are incredibly happy, more happy than they could have even imagined once that baby comes out, whether it's a girl or a boy. In that moment, apparently they say that being a parent is just the greatest feel, happiest day of your life, best feeling ever. So I do think that even if it's a girl, it'll be daddy's little girl. She will have him wrapped around her finger. That's what they always say. Right. Okay. So I think I have the best piece of advice. And while I agree with you, I do agree with you that I think no matter what, once that baby comes out the baby chute, everything is going to be fine. And he's going to forget and immediately fall in love. But as a man, if you really want a boy, or if you really want a girl, there's going to be maybe a small hint of disappointment. But I think I have the perfect answer for Sally. Becca, whatever. Find out the sex now. There's going to be disappointment either way.
If you're that worried, like to the point where you email us and ask us what we think, unless you made it up, and if you did, kudos, you got on the show. If you're really that worried, because you want the day to go perfect and you know everything, number one, good luck with that. I don't even know how a day like that could go perfect, unless there's like no pain, just slid right out.
But apparently, once the kid comes out, it doesn't matter.
Right.
That's what I've heard.
But if you want, and I've heard that too, if you want everything to go perfect, day to go perfect, just find out the sex of the baby now. That way, if it's a girl and he legitimately really wanted a boy, he has time to cope with that, and you're not going to see disappointment day of. And you have time to talk about it.
See, I honestly kind of disagree, because I think that she's going to see disappointment if they find out ahead of time. But if the baby just comes out, like I said, in that moment, I think that he's going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this baby no matter what it is. But if the baby's not actually there being born when they find out,
right,
there's a lot more room for him to just be like, oh, it's going to be a girl. You know what I mean?
What if, like, before, the baby comes out and they're like, it's a beautiful baby, and then it's a girl, and then you just see his shoulders go, oh, I love her still. I don't know. I think if it ends up being a girl and all he wants is a boy, maybe all he ever wants is a boy. We don't know the reasons why. I think you're gonna see some disappointment no matter what.
In the delivery room, when all that is happening, I don't think his reaction when he sees his child for the first time and all that's, I don't think he's gonna be like, ugh, I'm leaving. like I really don't.
That's not what I'm saying is gonna happen.
I don't think he's gonna act disappointed
that would be
in that moment.
So messed up if he did. I don't think that's what's gonna happen though. I think he might try to hide it. But if you really have your heart set on something, and again, I don't have a kid, so I'm just speaking,
Neither of us do,
I'm
yeah.
speaking in like, if I get the wrong color shirt for Christmas, but like, if you really, 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 really want something, and you get somewhere close to that something, while you may be 99% happy, there's that 1% that was like, why couldn't you have an Audi instead of an innie? Killing me here, but at the same time, you're not gonna say that in the delivery room. It's a boy, and whatever her boyfriend is like, can't wait to try again.
It's a girl.
Next.
If it was a girl.
That's a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait to try again.
Right. That's I just think the disappointment will be less obvious in that moment as opposed to finding out ahead of time.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
It's funny because my friends Sarah and Steve already had a boy and they got pregnant again, and they did a big gender reveal party and they hit a baseball and it was blue. And in the picture, Steve is in the background like celebrating like you would not believe.
Right.
He was so pumped to have another boy. So I get that dads want to have a boy to play football with, but I think they fall in love when they have a daughter too.
I don't necessarily think you're wrong.
They might not realize it till the baby actually comes out, though.
This could be the first Puff and Steph advice column that we're not really in agreement.
Yeah, I think it might be.
So,
who are you gonna go with? Sally?
Sally, Becca. You are, we probably didn't help at all.
Yeah.
Maybe step one is to talk to him. And obviously he's father your child. Hopefully you guys are going to be together forever. You should have that relationship where you can sit down with him and go, I have a fear that you're going to be upset if this is a girl.
Right.
And see what he says. Because if he's giving off that vibe, he might not want to. And he might change up a little bit of what he's saying around you and be a little bit more careful about some of the ways he's using words. Right. If that makes sense.
Right.
So maybe step one, because we got to leave you with something, not just conflicting arguments. Talk to him first.
Which is probably a hard conversation. She might be dreading it.
Yeah, and then from there, go with one of the things we said.
Pick your side.
If you're pregnant, do you want to know the sex?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh, I'm way too much of a planner. I think it's awesome how people can be surprised, but I need to know what color stuff to buy.
I am 100%. Just get gender neutral flavors, colors. What, like yellow?
Yeah, I
It's a
can't.
girl color.
I mean, that's what they consider gender neutral.
Girl color.
But I want to be able to get close so that people can look and say, oh, you're baby boy or girl, because sometimes you can't tell. Mm-hmm. So I need to plan the colors.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you on that one. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, you hear what Amazon is doing, and I want to know if you think this is a good idea or a bad idea. We'll tell you about it next.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
A healthier, happier you is created from more than just a gym membership or diet plan. Don't take on your New Year's goals alone. Let CBD American Shaman of PA help you reach your goals by giving you the physical and mental relief needed to persevere. The Better You Challenge will reward you for sticking to your goals. To learn more and to try free samples of the newest products, visit a CBD American Shaman of PA store in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, and Lancaster, or visit hempishealth.com. And remember to use the promo code PUFF at checkout to save 10% on every order. Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Okay, we are back on the podcast, and I don't know if you heard about this or not, Steph, but Amazon is trying to change the game when it comes to grocery stores. They opened up a supermarket last week with no cashiers.
Just the self-checkout?
Yes and no. It's in Seattle's Capitol Hill neighborhood. It's about a mile from the company's corporate headquarters. You scan a code from the Amazon Go app at the entrance. Shoppers will be able to pick up veggies, meats, bread, other grocery items. An array of cameras and sensors detect what products customers pick off the shelves. And technology even lets you pick something up, like fruits and vegetables, and put it back if you don't want it, or read the label of something, say, oh, I don't want that, and put that back. And it's so smart, they say, that what you do, like let's say you put everything in one of your 18 bags you own, and you just walk out, and it knows what you walked out with, and it charges your credit card.
No.
Mm-hmm. There's no checkout,
amazing.
period. No self-checkout, no old school checkout, no checkout, period. You
That
just
is
walk out.
amazing, because that cuts out a whole step. Because when I was younger, I didn't understand this. Now I do. But my mom used to always talk about how you go to the grocery store, you put stuff into your cart, then you put it from the cart onto the conveyor belt, then you put it back in your cart, then into your car, then into your house. Then it's a
Steps.
process.
There's
so
steps.
that like eliminates one step.
Eliminates a couple, yeah. So,
Wow.
like anything, it's technology. Like anything, it's going to have problems. We talked earlier in the show about the self-driving cars that are killing people, getting into accidents. Now, it's not, nobody's going to be like the Amazon self-sufficient grocery store killed 13 people the other day. It's not going to be like that, but I do worry about, I didn't buy that. That's not in my bag.
Right.
And then you got to go through the process.
There's going to be errors with it.
There
for
has
sure.
to be.
Yeah.
And just think about the world we live in, and I'm sorry, this is scary to me. This tracks your movements in the store. A series of cameras and sensors knows what you're doing at all time. Like, here's the thing. There's so many cameras and sensors that, like, let's say you get a text message in the middle of grocery shopping. You read it. There's no way they can't read your text messages.
Right. Yeah, that's creepy. How can they tell what you're picking up, though?
Maybe weight sensors.
Of the item?
Yeah.
All the items have weight in them? Or do you have to, like, scan it?
No.
On your phone?
No. They just know between their sensors and their cameras that you picked up a can of soup.
There's no way that can be accurate. Like, what if you're getting protein bars and you pick up 4 of them and throw them in your bag? How do they know if you picked up 2 or 6?
Maybe the weight that the protein bar box is sitting on is like, oh, we are 4 less protein bars. And Steph was right in front of the protein bars, so Steph must have picked up these 4 protein bars. Oh, she put 1 back.
It's kind of disgusting to think about how much money they spent to build this store.
But, and I agree, but it could be the wave of the future where we're skipping all those steps you're talking about.
No, that's true. But I also think about how many jobs that's going to eliminate for people, which is a shame because working at a grocery store like that gives people a lot of jobs.
And the good news is I don't think we're even close to this being like worldwide. Like, I don't think you're going to have Giant coming out with this or Weis or Wegmans or anything like that. I think this is like an Amazon thing. Like, even the really, really, really upscale, progressive, hipster ones like Trader Joe's or Whole Foods,
Right.
I don't even think they're doing this stuff or even thinking about doing this stuff. So this is one of those things that's like, it's going to be kind of a niche store. Oh, look, we're going to go in the Amazon store and shop. And people, who knows what their selection's like. It could be, 1/20th of what you could get at a regular grocery store. So it's only going to be for some people. I don't think this is going to be a huge thing. And if it is, it's not going to come into play for many years.
It could be for a while, yeah.
We'll hopefully have a decent amount of warning. I don't know if I'd ever shop at a place like that. I don't like the fact that I'm constantly being monitored, scanned, filmed, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
But they have to in order to see what we're doing, what we're buying.
Right. I just don't see how it could actually work. I know Giant has, like, the things where you scan as you go, and I think that is wonderful. I need to start doing that. And also how, like, you've done it before. You order online and pick it up.
Yep.
And that skips a lot of steps,
Order
too.
online, they bring it to your house.
Right, exactly.
That's a good one, too.
So I don't think we need this. We have enough other options to make it easier.
It's literally all the way across the country in Seattle. Hopefully it stays there. I'm not a big fan of this. Who knows? Maybe in like 5 or 10 years we'll be doing this podcast. Remember back in 2020 when I said I hated this idea? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Who knows? They say, you say it could ruin, eliminate jobs, and you're right. But that also could drop prices down too.
Oh, that's true. That'd be a nice touch.
What's more? I don't know. Not my place. Time to play the poll. Women are 41% more likely than men to do this in the shower.
Shave.
No. That's a good one, though, but no. It's probably higher than that, actually, then. But this is 41%. It's not dirty at all.
Okay, good. I was like, please don't make me say something that I don't want to say.
I haven't done that yet.
No, please don't. More likely than men to do this in the shower.
I don't know.
Moisturize?
No, and it has nothing to do... It has nothing to do with your body.
Texting. Or like playing on their phone.
Do you text?
Listening to music.
Do you text in the shower?
No, but my phone will be outside of the shower, like once in a while if I'm like in the middle of a conversation, like what time am I supposed to be leaving, and I'll like look at it.
Okay.
When I was younger, I would like dry my hands off outside the shower and do it. Yeah, desperate times.
Of course, yeah, you can't wait
That was when I had a flip phone.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not texting, but wouldn't shock me.
And it's not listening to music?
Has nothing to do with your body. No.
Well, listening to music doesn't have to do with your body.
Yeah, that was my good hint. I got nothing
okay.
else. Yeah, it has nothing to do with your phone.
Nothing to do with your body in the shower?
Yeah, this was weird. I don't do this, and I don't know if you would either, but you are apparently...
No, that has to do with your body.
Stretching? That's dangerous.
Get a
Don't
good
do
stretch
that. The shower floor can be slippery. Don't do that.
Is it like thinking? planning something in your mind.
Women are definitely more likely than men to think anywhere,
True.
let alone the shower. But no, it's actually cleaning it.
While in the shower?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
You do?
I just did that the other day. There was like some stuff on the wall from like shampoo, and I was like scraping it off with my finger, and I pulled the shower head down to rinse it all
Well,
off.
there you go.
Yep.
I've never done that. You're 41% more likely. There you go.
Yep. I've actually thought about bringing the scrubbing bubbles in with me because it's so much easier when you're standing outside of the tub and you're
Sure.
trying to lean and
Kill
scrub.
two birds with one stone.
Yep. I've thought about that. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
No, 41% more likely. All right, we will see you guys tomorrow for the Big Friday show. It's the podcast. Have a great day.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.